Hi guys, and welcome to another Eurovision reaction video. This time around I'm going to go and look at the national finals. This request was for the 1 in 360 national final from San Marino this year. The artist I'm looking at is Sara de Blue, and the song is Out of the Twilight. Now we know, well, for those of us who watched it at least, we know that Sara finished runner-up to Jessica and Jennifer, and a lot of us were, is livid a good word to use? We were pretty miffed that she lost, given the fact that she was a lot better than the others. But that was the general opinion, at least. So this is my take on the performance. By the way, I'm gonna be using the final clip that the one that she done at the final. Basically, that's what I mean. Also, if you hear a faint humming in the background, forgive me, it's my naff laptop. It has no excuse for this, but it does it anyway. So if you hear it, bear with me, it's just naff. Sorry for my ranting. There, I can see it better now. Oh, dress change. The song is incredibly gothic. Ooh, vocal. Bridge. Sorry I was pretty quiet during that one, but you can't and that you can't talk over a masterpiece. Sorry, I just blanked out for a second. Okay, here's the, well, okay, here's the bad bits. I'm going to say the bad bits first, and that because, let's be real, there's not many bad bits in there. The only few criticisms I could give is the outfit. Now, when it comes to a national final, I don't usually talk about how an outfit matches the performance, because usually I couldn't care less. But given the style of the song, I just don't think the colour of the dress matches that performance. I understand the idea of how out the Twilight, so she wears something white, but I just don't think, for the style of song, it fits. Now, say what you will about it, because at the end of the day, this is just my opinion, I just don't think it kind of matches. But outside of that, the only other little tiny critique I'm going to give it is I just kind of wish the backing vocalists were there as well. I know during her first performance of the song, she had the backing vocalist behind her, and it was like an acoustic set. And I just felt it just felt a lot more organic to me. I understand that all the other artists had their own performances to deal with and to do so, but that didn't stop Jessica and not Jessica, Jennifer. That didn't stop Jennifer pulling in at last minute and that to provide the rap for Jessica and Who We Are. So would it have hurt to have the backing vocalists there? I just think it would have come across a lot better. Other than that, that's really it. Musically, it's good, the arrangement's good, the style we don't hear so often, so it would have been a nice addition to the variety that we already have this year. Vocals are really good. She's capable of the voice fits. The voice fits the song, so I'll give credit to the judging panel who decided for her to sing that song in the end. I'll give them credit because it does match the voice. Trying to think. Of course, it was unfortunate that the performance was how it was. I know that 1 in 360 is coming back this for next season for San Marino, and of course it was their first one. They'd never done a national final before. Of course, San Marino being a very tiny country, resources I presume are a little bit limited given the performances so that they've sent in the past, so I understand where they're coming from. But of course the backdrop of looking as if you're performing in an underground garage, probably not the best thing to go on. But and also it was done in Slovakia, so fair enough. But yeah, looking at the song in general, the whole performance was a cut above everyone else. Like, it was by far a lot better than anyone else that performed that night. So to think that sorry, my brain is deciding to shut off today. To think that Who We Are did better than Out of the Twilight still baffles me. I mean, it's been what, it's got to be over 6 months surely since that national final happened. Or is it just under? I'm not sure. But either way, it's coming up. It's got to be either over 6 months or coming up to 6 months since that national final ended, and I still don't understand how it didn't represent San Marino in the end. San Marino, look, I'm going to put this straight to you. You just sang that song, and you were in semi-final 2 as well. So the allocation draw happened before you chose your act. You have absolutely no excuse. you know damn well that if you'd have picked that song, you were in the easier semi. The semi-final 2 in comparison was a lot weaker. Chances are you probably would have qualified, and you would have probably done the best since your debut. You had a golden entry in that. I'm not saying she would have done extremely well, but given the fact that you've only ever qualified once with Valentina in 2014, and even then she didn't place incredibly well. I think she got like 23rd, 24th, something like that. It's not exactly hard to actually beat your own last score, right? The Czech Republic did it this year. So next year, if you have a golden entry that you know is going to do well, then let it go through. Even if you have a jury panel, even if you have the public voting, you need to change that public voting to make sure the decent entry goes through. Because this time around, you naffed it up. You literally screwed it up. You could have done so well, and you screwed it up. So I don't know what you expect to do. And that if you're just going to sound fairly half dismal acts, now I'll give you 2008 and I'll give you 2013. They were actually good. 2014 was pretty good too. So I'll give you that. But as of late, if you're going to send half naff entries at least, then of course you're not going to qualify. And if you're doing it for the sake of doing it, then what's the point of entering? Countries enter to win in that, and to be honest, in that, to qualify to the final, and that is a great achievement. Not that we know, because I'm from the UK, and if anything, well, that we need to learn as well. But back to San Marino. You missed the you usually miss the nail on the head, and this year, yeah, really missed the nail on the head. I think, being honest, out of the Twilight was probably the most robbed, maybe not the most, but one of the most robbed songs in the national final this year. This is the one where they really screwed it up. Well, mostly that, and then Norway. But yeah, that's gonna be my reaction. I don't think I can put anything else towards it. So overall, yeah, screwed it up, San Marino. So, coming to the end of it, if there's another song that you wish for me to react to, drop it in the comments. If you want to see more reaction videos, then feel free to subscribe. So other than that, I will see you soon for the next one.